While the machines on the site of the old Dominion Foundry in the West Donlands have been sitting silent for a few days now, it's not before significant damage to the buildings was done on the province's watch. That's why the community and the city has taken the matter to the courts, and that hearing took place today.
Hell no, MZO! Hell no, MZO!
We have been inching forward on small wins from the very beginning. It seemed like the province was going to be this big Goliath that was just going to slam down on us and we had no chance. But the community's really come together.
Save the Foundry! Save the Foundry!
The Friends of the Foundry. Residents from the West Donlands area won't be simply standing by, despite having to wait longer for the courts to decide what happens next. The future of these heritage-designated buildings stand in the balance after arguments involving lawyers from the community, the city, and the province were heard virtually on Wednesday.
We've been reasoning, persuading, pressuring, demonstrating everything we can, and it seems like every few days we get another little win, and this is another one of those.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
The province began bulldozing the site, which it owns, a couple of weeks ago. Community members rallied and argued that consultation with the city and the public was needed first.
Stop the demolition of this heritage site! Demolish Doug Ford!
Justice David Corbett heard the proper heritage and environmental assessments were done prior to work starting, but that the city hadn't been given notice until afterward.
It shouldn't have forgotten this far, that the community has to take its own government to court to follow their own heritage rule. We shouldn't need to wait for an order. The Premier should step up and do the right thing.
The question for the judge to ponder now is whether the province purposely sidestepped the law or didn't need to adhere to it in the first place.
You know, I think if the province didn't have any ill intent, they wouldn't have snuck in bulldozers in the middle of a pandemic into this community with no notice and no consultation to the community.
The judge has said he'll have his decision by end of day Friday. In the meantime, the province has agreed to continue the pause on demolition until then. This afternoon, however, the minister did release a statement saying that he is disappointed that the city of Toronto has slowed down the construction of future affordable housing on the site.